Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir. Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel. This man stunned me with his faith, his crucifix. This is not good news.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've told you once, this is a private concern.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor.
If you persist,
Thank you, sir.
have you any...
It appears...
Goodbye,
My lord, would you like me to revive you?
Good evening, Chris.
Change.
What do you know?
Two girls I know went to the dispensary yesterday.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in...
I believe Clayton's courage will erode.
Are you talking from...
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room.
Why this skepticism? Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. Huh. There's a letter inside. A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
One way or another. Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake. I'd prefer not to give you enough. Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus. I found this box in an abandoned building nearby.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is...
I suppose I was...
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours should be...
About this package, it's not just tools.
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's...
Do you have any news?
It appears those who dare to get healthcare from that bitch are never seen again. Something fishy going on there.
What do you know of Harry Peterson?
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining.
What troubles him,
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything...
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then.
And no one has ever stood up to this.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against the wet...
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior...
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer. Good one, even.
It's never easy to find a new path in life.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use...
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
You again?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy, even if he hates.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved one.
Since the criminal nature of your job...
No one will ever take my son away from me.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe?
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad...
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life and...
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are...
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I saw her wandering the streets. Yesterday, I think. She didn't recognize me. People say she's lost it. It's a sad story.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
It's one of them! Oh, looks like an arrow. We'll crush this beast. Crawl back to the hell that spawned you! Oh my! Oh my God!
You. I remember you.
Fear, be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Tell me what you are.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land made blood coursing through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one. As I feared. Samuel no longer preaches the good word. It's locked.
a safe place right now, sir.
Imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, master.
I have found Samuel, your
I already expected the worst.
Yes.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do.
You are just another heartless.
No! No.
You're not the savior.
I take no pleasure in this awful...
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery?
I sent him on a vision.
A laughing queen dressed in...
This epidemic is her feast.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth.
Why?
I said...
You sent her...
I'm cheap and I'm clean.
Soon the time will come when you will...
Realize the
Judged for your
gently.
sins.
Pay me a
Even
bottle.
now, he judges your words and actions.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu?
I wouldn't...
Yes, you do.
I said I...
Tell me everything you know about Camellia.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor.
Who is she? You say she...
Well,
I heard what happened to Nurse...
everything was going well until...
I regret...
So you put an end to...
You seem to have a lot on your chest.
I heard...
I didn't...
But what...
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Poor Dorothea. I'm so sorry. Death is all around us.
We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake. I prefer not to give you another beating, Baron.
Good evening, Harry.
Sure. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So,
I'm not bothered.
do you need any med...
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better.
I'm not sure.
Do you remember...
Not really. I was...
How was he?
He was nice.
Why are you...
Because it...
Have you any recent news of...
Nobody dares to enter the dispensary now.
Goodbye, young man.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
It's locked, all right.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
When science fails you.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who?
I'm Dr. Reid.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure...
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that... I'm...
Have you any news of Nurse...
Not recently.
What can you tell me about...
Nothing to say, really.
You don't have anywhere to go?
Not since the death of my wife.
You mean you used to have a...
Yeah, I had a wife, a home.
Perhaps you could focus...
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills.
Have you any news?
Not recent.
I have found a very interesting letter.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him.
I love my Albert, sir.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible...
Its effectiveness has been
Good evening.
proven by
I'm afraid
many.
not, Mr. Reid.
You don't seem well, Benjamin.
Oh,
I will... A gun, alcohol...
Answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! It's mine! I'll take it.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the...
You realize you can't stay here?
Why? Why should I go?
But you're not dead.
You sound like you're no strength.
Let's just say, I too have a...
Please accept my condolence.
You should go home.
No, not yet. I miss my...
Have you recent news?
I heard that she used to help the refugees.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many...
At this time, there is so little medical science
The worst thing is not his death, even if...
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy...
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease.
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable.
I never said goodbye to Matthew.
Are you on your own? Do you...
I have family and friends.
I've seen many deaths.
Thank you for your sin.
Are you a doctor yourself?
Is this why you feel so guilty?
No, I am not. But
I'm a physician. One of the best in the country.
Why tell me this? Is it...
No. But I felt I should share.
May I ask what caused...
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Xiaoshun.
So many new graves.
Hello again.
Hello again.
You should go.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are...
Thank you for your company.
Maybe I'll see...
Goodbye for now.
You know you can trust me. Why have you not spoken to me?
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Are you worried about the situation or your reputation? Now is not the time to think of oneself.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man?
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Do you really believe they would come for us here? In such a public venue?
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop it.
Very well, since I brought Mr. Hampton here. Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks. What on earth happened here? Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
I have a lot to do.
What can you tell?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones.
And did you see all?
No.
Did you see Sean?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital.
Where is Miss Jones?
I don't know. I'd imagine the more.
Goodbye, nurse.
Oh, Jonathan. I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least...
Jonathan, how...
Forgive me if I feel despondent.
I'm always here for you.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were for...
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampire...
I have experienced a certain difficulty when...
Now that's quite a question. I don't know...
Is this a sign?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But...
Aren't you...
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid...
Have you embraced this woman?
Her name was Amelia. And no.
Is there sufficient vitality?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me.
Temptation.
Over the years, any...
Thank you, my lady. Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reid, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here.
So you won't tell me?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my...
Are you some kind of vigilante?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge.
So, tell...
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want...
Well, yes. You seem so proud.
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The wet boot boys...
So you're a concerned criminal.
Using funny jokes about me and my boys.
I saw many men like you during the war.
I could kill you for saying that.
What can you tell me about the...
Things ain't that bad, thanks to...
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are...
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And it would...
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that gun...
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. What?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke...
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth.
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run fit.
Do you know where... He was one of... Goodbye, Mr. Digby. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reid.
Who are you?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say?
I'm not here for chat...
Miss Edwina Cox.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes.
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman. What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed...
Behind all your crude words and...
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you...
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged.
Yes, he was. But he...
You don't say. Well, I suppose it...
You still use your husband's name?
Why shouldn't I? Maybe a bloody bastard.
Are you aware of what happened?
Yes. I'm sure he...
What can you tell...
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things.
Gang member and shopkeeper.
If you're interested, I may...
You're quite blunt.
I like people who know...
You're quite blunt.
I like...
I'm not interested in a career in the...
Fair enough.
Since my return from the war...
That's exactly...
What can you tell me about this part of...
You can't trust anyone around here.
You sound like...
Take the grave diggers of Southwark. They must pay me a...
Looting corpses in a mass grave.
Whatever.
Really?
Bastards. All of them.
Can I see what...
As long as you have money.
You again.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth.
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate.
There has to be more to it.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the kill...
Don't you see it's an endless spot?
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one...
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire?
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire hunter.
You'd best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady. Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed...
And what do you define as a strange event?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton.
A vampire hunter?
I know what you're thinking. I'm...
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan.
A man of science!
Have you heard of the Guard of...
Of course. They're dedicated hunters.
So you hunt alone?
Vampires are just like every other predator.
Were you ever tempted?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a...
What can you tell me?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham?
It's impossible to protect everyone.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack
So...
I patrol late at night. Investigate...
How do you
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot...
Have you ever killed?
Of course I have. What kind of...
Can I help in it?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters...
Are you asking me to paste...
If you wouldn't mind. If you...
I'm looking for Sean Hampton.
The sad saint? He should be at his night aside.
Really?
It's nothing personal, Doctor.
Maybe at least you can
tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a
I could...
All I will...
Goodbye. Good evening, sir. Don't you recognize me? We met a few...
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting...
Yes.
I'm Dyson...
I'm looking for Mr...
I really don't know.
Who could tell me?
About the sad saint.
What do you do for a living?
I drink.
Don't you work?
I'd love to, but I'd...
Why do you drink?
Maybe it's because...
You sound...
That's because I...
Is there anything in particular that you...
How dare you say such a thing?
Why are you...
Cynicism is the polite one.
No reason at all to...
Let me tell you
All right.
A few years ago...
What kind of...
It was a bomb.
You lost?
I've lost everything.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Is there any...
How dare you say such a...
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney. Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who's...
Thank you for your hospitality.
I'm still...
What can you tell me?
That's not that bad.
Who? Shh. How is it?
Well, since...
Since I'm here...
Well, perhaps, Doctor.
How could a physician help you in...
I have a small wear-out.
Doctors aren't immune...
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're some...
Oh, man.
Nice.
Some...
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke.
The important thing...
Why not...
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse.
I believe you.
Oh, but...
Please.
Well, I don't know...
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I should have offered a
Evening, miss. I'm much more...
Welcome back to the...
Miss Cavendish.
You better ask Tom.
Why not answer?
We
Excuse...
Some him...
I'm sorry.
Knows it.
Believe me.
If that's...
This place...
We get people...
You're...
Yeah.
So that...
Yeah.
What What can you tell?
People don't.
You look.
This is a bad borough.
So you.
Tom's.
What can you tell?
People don't.
You look.
This is a bad.
So you are.
Tom's.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
So few clients. The epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
I think them wet boot boys get what's coming to them. I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
I cannot enter. Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reid. Could I come in?
Why?
I work at the
Oh, the Spanish flu.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam.
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Does grow eyes in the back of that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts.
It's locked.
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worry. So you have questions?
Yes.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my...
May I ask what...
Since my husband died...
Did your husband...
Oh no. My Jack was a docker. He died when...
How do you pay...
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad.
How is life?
Life has always been hard in the East End.
Violence has always...
And selfishness is their rotten
Do you think the increase...
Don't know.
I'm trying to locate Mr. Shaw.
You talking about the one everyone calls this...
The very same.
I'm sorry. I don't know where is...
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Please don't stay too long, sir.
Hello, boy. Did I scare you?
No. It's just that...
Well, I won't. I'm a doc.
My name is Rufus.
Are you alone?
I don't have...
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No.
We're all truly alone in this world.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs.
Why do you think she's so...
I can't say, sir. I get...
What can you tell?
It's all about staying out of trouble.
Why do people...
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around...
Have you ever thought of...
Where else would I go?
What do you do around...
I listen to the news on the dock, sir. And
What do people...
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work. What with my head and all.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of...
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here.
Well, I don't think you should...
Thanks for the tip.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Miss...
Do you need help?
A real doctor...
A real...
I don't know what...
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Good evening, sir. I was just being polite.
Don't like questions or doctors.
What's your...
I take care of my mum. That's what
You seem...
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot.
Sometimes it's...
I just...
What can you...
A shithole
Is there no one?
Well, Tom from our local is some...
Are you thinking about...
Nope. Hate them.
Any chance...
The sad...
Actually...
Really?
Goodbye, Mr. Fish. Good evening.
Yeah.
Do you require... I don't know which...
And is it your...
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. It's locked, all right.
The moron had me laughing at first.
Seems like the guard of Freeman is on Sean Hampton's trail, too.
Die, beast! Don't like that, do ya? Want some of this? Mine! Die, vermin! I'll send you to hell! To the bloody grave! The leech, boys! Die, vermin! I'll send you to hell! Burn it, boys! Back in the grave! Die, vermin! Crush the leech, boy! Die, vermin!
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast. man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. John.
Good evening, sir. My name...
Have we met before?
No. But I just need...
That's quite...
Sir, I...
You speak...
You bet.
You lost your job.
Those baths...
Isn't the...
A few...
What really happened?
I drank...
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you...
What is it you...
May I...
I'm killing...
As a...
Ah.
What?
Course I...
What...
Tell you what...
You don't know? You're right. If you...
Oh?
I'm looking for Sean...
What...
Well, I'll leave you for... Good evening, miss.
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the dock?
And what about you?
You want to...
What can you
It may be okay.
Which?
Well, the gangs, the thieves.
Well, I am...
Glad to hear...
Which?
Well,
I am...
Glad to hear that.
You really think...
No. I think you had better stay and...
Is it not dangerous?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble.
What can you
It's just the nickname of...
Are you hurt?
Mr. Hampton.
I'm looking for Sean.
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum.
He was a patient.
I see.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton. It's locked. This must be a picture of the bomb explosion Dyson Delaney spoke of. I cannot enter. It's locked.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me, to become a skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock.
Wonders never cease. Skal, manage...
And what of you? A vampire doctor?
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take...
Alas, poor William. He had a good son.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord...
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy...
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it.
But you must drink...
No, not your scripture. Whoso eat...
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God.
But you were...
Of course. But she was lost. Separate...
People have been murdered.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow...
How do you plan to do...
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance...
Very well. You have...
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a